Hello. So I wanted to show you the construction of this house. It was built fairly quickly because they lost the other house in the typhoon. But it's quite strong, and it was built by a carpenter. So there's a timber frame with plywood. Doesn't feel very thick, maybe just 5mm or 8mm plywood, and then corrugated iron roof. Pretty simple roof there, just one long timber going across the top. A little bit of bracing. And the gaps there to let the hot air out. Hello. Yeah, they don't offset the noggins. They don't really need noggins. It's all just a square. Pretty interesting. I'll show you the bathroom in the province here. I'm not sure if other houses have the same setup or more modern or more primitive, but this is what is at this house. So there's the toilet there, and I just went to the toilet, and to flush the toilet, give it a couple of strong hits down there. And that's flushed. So that water there, that comes from the spring. This hose is from the spring. And got some clothes washing there, some spare water here. And they also use this water for having a shower. There's some clothes washed. And these tissues have been put here for us. And the shampoo and everything. And we've got a storage area out the back here. So yeah, bathroom and shower in the province. So let's talk about building a room here. Yeah, originally Raya wanted to build a room up there to make a second story. And we had a quote come in, and just for the materials, without the roofing materials and the wall or something, it was 500,000 pesos. And I said, oh, that sounds like a not very good deal. So we talked about maybe something different, something cheaper, because you know, I don't really want to spend too much money down here in this place. I think right next to Mount Canlaon, and it's very accessible. Like, my parents wouldn't be able to make it down this walkway here. I think it's a good investment to spend too much here. Hello, Marsha. But the option to build a room, so to build a room from about where that flower pot is there, and across over here, and then across there. So maybe can build a room with a CR, and there would be a door in here. So you would come in the gate, in the house, and then through the door here. Maybe have another door over there. Yeah, Raya really wants her own space. And so I'm thinking about it. I think think maybe we could do it for maybe 5,000 or 10,000 Australian dollars. Yeah. So you can't really dig down into this dirt because there's stone there apparently. All of this stone I think has been thrown out of the volcano, but I think we're close to the bedrock. So apparently you have to put the slab on top of this ground, and then they want to use blocks, hollow blocks, to build the room. And I'm thinking about a roof, just a simple slanted roof, and I would be able to plaster and render the hollow blocks inside and outside and make them look nice. And then we could paint the render as well. And as you can see, the tin roofs here, corrugated iron roofs, are all rusting from the sulfur from Mount Canlaon. See, they look fine underneath, and that's what they used to look like on top until the sulfur rain that night, and now everyone's roof is getting holes. So we have the powder coated or painted roofing, and it's not that expensive. I think it's maybe 700 pesos for a sheet a few meters long. But yeah, also like they have to repair this roof here, and that's gonna have to get done. And as you can see, not great condition here, there and everywhere. So I don't know if we can build this room without spending money on the house. I would rather not, but or maybe we just wait until Raya's been working in Australia and she can use some of her money too, because I have a conundrum now where I have to save money to bring Raya to Australia for her working holiday visa. So I don't really make enough money to save for both of these things, the room and bring Raya. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do at the moment. Let me know in the comments what you think is best, huh? I'll talk to you later.
And here's the update, guys. The construction has started. This is our carpenters, Milky and Jill, measuring up to put the footprint down. The next step was to sharpen the chainsaw and start cutting down some trees. There was 4 mahogany trees cut down for this build from the mountain. It cost, I think, around 10,000 pesos in total to hire the man with the chainsaw, buy the trees, and get them cut down.
So, it's done now.
And as Raya was saying, it's done now, and that's for the framing for the pillars and also for the timber for the roof. So I'll be getting some footage from Raya on the weekend, and we'll be posting an update video on Sunday with the first the start of the build. Here's our video of setting up for the build. All right, there's Milky and Jill measuring up the area. It's 6 meters by 6 meters. We went and got some mahogany trees from the mountain. Here's the boys sharpening up the chainsaw. We had to hire the man with the chainsaw, and we had to pay the man who had the trees on his land. And Princess accompanied Raya on this trip. And doesn't she look a bit like a superhero in that jacket, I must say? And here's the boys having a bit of trouble with one of the trunks. That looks really heavy. Yeah, I'm glad nobody got hurt getting that tree off the mountain. Sheesh. Good work, fellas. And this is how they cut the tree into strips which are usable.
So, it's done now.
And that's what we ended up with. So I think it was 4 mahogany trees, and as you can see, chainsaw 4,446, hauling the trees 1,556, and for the trees themselves 4,699.5, and the total being 10,701 pesos for the timber. And I don't think any of that timber's going into the build. I think it's just to support the pillars while they build them. About 313 linear meters. And this is what the builders want us to order to start the build, and for most of the materials, excluding the roof. So with the cement, hollow blocks, crack stone, tech screws, the Rio bars, and all the other bits and pieces, it came to 126,435 pesos. And that's about what that much money looks like.
Hi everyone, so I'm here now in outside. Yes, because the delivery is here now, so let's go there. They are already deliver a sand. Isa pa lang ninang? Ah. Oo. Ikaron, ipakaron, ikaron. Basa, di ba no? 350?
Oo, nga block nyo.
Ah, so may ito pa to bilhin?
Oo, kaya may 1
Oo. Di may 950 na lang.
Hindi na kay kada kanina.
Kaya may nawasak ba na nga? Hariyo, may wasak.
Away niya madala sa kon, ang tama kay namo na.
Ah, that's a free. That's why I said why it's broke. So they said it's free. They give it. So this is the 1 cubic of sand. Thank you agad. Hindi mabuksan ang hindi mabuksan. Ano nang gitawag ng Parlins. Parlins. Oo.
Okay na kabila.
Corrugated bar.
Aski lang kay kung ano, isipon ko lang ni Makano.
This is the second day of their delivery. Everyone, so for today's video guys, so I'm going to outside and let's check the materials and already get the nasa gani nang what's that? Kabilya. This one, it's very heavy but bugat na ngay. It's very heavy ng peroxide. Oh my gosh. Oh, dira tapos iduso. It's very heavy guys. Let's check because the carabao is here, so they already get the materials. Video ko diya. I take a video with them.
Pagtuwangan. Palihok.
Hello! Cute. Hapon. Ipin naman gali ito siminto.
Matuwas niya. Dalaga patakot. Kung lang tuyuran. Kasi na.
Huwag na pinanang?
Ay, kahoy na rin.
Ah.
Ita mo naman kahoy.
Okay. They are putting a woods here so that when the rains come, it's cannot be wet. Yes. And this is the house of Nang Joy, but it's broke now. It's broken now. Yeah, and we put materials here because it's safe here, and what's that? Yeah, no one can stay here, so okay, they are howling the hollow blocks with a carabao. Hello, carabao. Oh, oh my gosh. Namadagdag pa yan, Nong.
Nagkuha. No. Dagdag sa balabalaw. Ito lang. Ay.
This is the easier thing.
Pagkawitin mo, piangay. Oo. Ay, lapay pa kung pagkita. Nasunod nga. Sila lang masakyan.
I'm riding carabao now. This is what we call caro. Caro.
Cakto kang cakto lang namin. Tantod sa boom. Oo ah. Iya. Oh, yawan tanakot ya isa-isa ya. Oo ah. Iya. Tura naman ano, wet lady na.
White lady. They say that they are like a white lady.
Oh.
Because of their face, there's a lot of white because of the semen.
Tok. Aw. Wah. Ay, ano ni? Lagi bugutong ni gani ko ah. Ha?
Nagsakay na ko di gani oh.
Nasobrahan ka. Dihala siyang kuryente.
Naog ako. Nandalanggad. Masabig dalagan balaw.
Tanda ko ang tigaglat ko.
Ang buto pila na ano nga, nalipat ko ka mo.
Sagain na ko rin.
Kamay, ano daw?
Marsha want also to help him. Boleh ka to sila, Mars? What's happened to your mouth?
I don't know.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So they are hauling the sand.
Hakwat mo.
Yeah,
Hinay man kakaayo
came from outside.
Gunit yun. Oh, bundak na yun.
And there is another one trailer of cow, or no, carabao. I mean. Hi, carabao.
Nabidyoan pa ko.
Hi, that's
Thanks everyone for watching. And in the next episode, the boys were clearing the land and digging the trenches for the footings. And there was a lot of hard work going on. There's a lot of big rocks there. We've got the boys all measuring up nice. And we've got a lot of digging going on. And also they're making the pillars with the Rio bar. And Raya had a good crack at bending the metal for that. And yes, it's very interesting how the carpenters in the Philippines build these timber structures, and they're just temporary structures. Maybe they're like scaffold, or maybe they're to keep the pillars in alignment. I actually have no idea at this point. If you do know all of the reasons for building these temporary structures, please comment below, because I am not sure. But yeah, they used 4 mahogany trees, and we're going to need to cut down a few more trees. Apparently there's not enough timber. So that's going to get done this week. So the video you're watching is from last week. And yeah, we've been blessed with the weather over there. The boys have been working 6 days a week. As you can see, sometimes it's been a bit rainy, but in general, been very lucky. So hope you enjoyed the video today, measuring and preparing the footings. And then tomorrow we'll get a bit more serious with mixing some cement. Thank you.
ba na sa ino? Taas?
16. How many ka ko ano?
Ah. Laba-laba. This is the feet of the house. It's so very long. That's the room. Dala na ng ano si R? Ah. Okay, they are start getting the stone or the rocks here.
Hindi ka tapos sa kaluya nga makapagpikit ako tapos mo sa dayon. Kumao. Pero sundan na itlab daw din. Lapan mo patapos sa kaluya mo berket para sabi niya. Ano din? Dita din. Oh. Ano tapos ko berket hulog gayon niya. Tapos berket tapos nila kaluya hulog yun.
Ako na si Roy. Rindog na lang ko na dalay. Salit ko na sa lapit mga pagkaksidad.
Sinangos lang.
Hello, good morning. I'm just wake up and the carpenter is starting working now this morning. So they are start working at I think 7 a.m. So let's go there. Pang YouTube. Pang reels. Minang.
Yeah.
Aduh guys, imo kon nga nagbakal. Ha? Di nga nang kanto. Ha? Di na ba so? Na kay ka. Mao ko man nga. Wala gani ma. Why manda?
Bila bol, dari bol, kau naik bol. Nanti kita pulang lagi kan. Ya, boleh gabut kan. Oh, tenang, tenang. Siguro mo to pa? Siguro mo to. Tara.
Hello, they are boarding now.
Dua apa dua? Isok po na puta masuk ba yo? Oh, hindi ko. Belum. Kira tiil gina. Oh, kira tiil. Bilang lang berapa? Ini tengger kau. Hindi ko. Why na ito lang ito? Dahil ako natatay na ito. Na, why na? Why? Namunasan muna to. Tigo na sa to kung namunasan paan na to. Kaya manungging ko ang galing na. Pila na ganito? Anong ko yan? Sabi mo na. Sabi mo na. Ini mo ngalan ano to? Ano na sa? Ini na dio. Ya. Ha? Hindi ko. Isa kay tanang keluar.
Sa ila to ha na ated. Ini ko ayan.
Sa piyak ng tao ko to. Makita ya. Kita mo na to? Siguro.
Saya balo kay bitundang na saya mga bata yan amo tanaw.
May kadamot na? Ano di sakon? Ano di? Saan tao? Tunggu kurus biaya. Ah, tunggu biaya. Okay, ketahuan. Juga nasa. Ada? Iyo abe. Tipa-tipa tabi tao. Ada. Tipa-tipa tabi. Ara, tipa-tipa. Kami dah. Ara ano. Eh. Ano, belum. Ini tahu ya tao. Ano dia, ano ba yung diaw? Ipod mo to ya. Ipod mo tayo mo. Ano kita oh. Makita.
Yeah, I had a nice comment from one fella on the last video, and he said he thinks the timber that they put all around the site is for scaffolding and also to hold the pillars. And I think you're probably spot on by the look of this. As they're standing on it, they're using it to get around. I think maybe also it creates a bit of a barrier for the work site. And doesn't it look like a hard job to actually make these Rio pillars and then stand them up perfectly straight in such a terrain?
Hello, they are.
And then you're up there
down.
telling them which way to move it. Yeah, that must be a really tedious job. And I guess as you get them straight, you've got carpenter coming in and tying them off to the timber. So, yeah, it probably takes a lot of experience to be able to do this to a high level. I don't think I would be able to just watch a video and then try it and actually pull it off. And isn't it funny, as soon as we get all the building materials down the hill, the very next day, the city gets some workers in to make a concrete path. Yeah, I guess better late than never, but actually I'm really happy that it's getting done before I get back there again, because the last time I was there, my sandals started breaking. I brought these really nice Nike slides over there, and they were my favorite. I'd had them for like a year or two, but on the sole they started coming apart on the right foot, so I started not to wear them. And we went to the shops and I bought myself some more sandals, and I just tried some on and they were comfy, so I bought them. They were only like 200 pesos or something. And then I didn't check the bottom, but on the bottom they had really bad grip, like just tiny little grooves. You know, my older Nike ones are really chunky on the bottom. So with my new sandals, I'm trying to go down that hill and it's like trying to walk on ice, because the mud and the rocks, you know, everything's slippery as you're walking down that hill. And one of the last times I went down there, I slipped and landed on my butt, got my shirt all dirty and just bruised my pride a little bit. But I was lucky not to really injure myself or grab that barbed wire fence on my way down. So I'm very happy that the city has got on to doing this path, and apparently they've been pressing the mayor for years. Apparently the mayor's a woman, and apparently the elections are coming up soon too. So,
Hi everyone, good morning. So I'm just waking up this morning, and look at these guys.
so I'm not sure if that was 1 or 2 days. It was probably a couple days they were working on the path. But it looked like they had quite a lot of guys down there. And I guess you can get a lot done if you've got a lot of boys mixing, huh? And then also, by the time the path was hard, it was the day for us to start concreting our footings in.
Ha? Kabalo ka man eh. Galon ah. Kabalo ka na hindi. Bala. Ini daw eh. Doa daw karon. Dan umumnya gak tolong bisa. Pagputaan, hindi na magtanim nito ah. Kayo pa ba nun? Pagputaan nyo. Paniro ni magkano ko lang sa makbet ko. Simber?
Ito na.
So as we bring this video to a close, we'd like to thank everyone for watching again, and please remember to like, share and subscribe and hit the bells. We don't really like asking too much, but it is important to help grow the channel. Yeah, the boys have been doing such a great job. Milky, Jill, Pinoy, Robert, and I'd like to thank you all so much, and also anyone else in Mansalano that's been helping out. I'm sure there's been a lot of hands helping out behind the scenes that haven't been caught on the video. And yeah, I really appreciate all of Mansalano's support. And here we have the guys bringing the bricks down. Looks like they left them up on the hill until last, which was probably just to keep them out of the way. That must have been a heavy load for the carabao to control down the hill in that trailer. I wouldn't want to be that carabao on that particular day. Well done, carabao. And yes, the hollow blocks in Australia, we call them Besser blocks, but our blocks are thicker but not as long. And yeah, there's been a little bit of speculation about the quality of the blocks in the Philippines, and one of my new friends, Australian in the Philippines, he was having his own blocks made, and it's been taking a long time, a few weeks at least, I think, and he recommended to me to get a mold and have the boys make our own blocks. But we just don't have the time, and also the carpenters didn't seem a need for it either. I guess they've been working with these local blocks here on Negros Island, and they don't have a problem with it. But it'll be interesting a little bit later in the video. You'll see one of the carpenters breaking off one of the blocks to fit in the corner, and yeah, how I guess we can know how strong it is by how easy it breaks when you're hitting it with a small brick trowel, eh? But anyway, I'm not too worried about the quality of these blocks, especially with how solid the boys have built this structure. They're core filling it as they go, and yeah, this video here, it looks like they're also pouring concrete inside and outside the wall, I guess to lock it in a bit more. It might be just in the corners there. Yeah, that one bloke's got a brick standing up in the corner. I'm not sure if there's going to be a brick staying in there. You'll see in a second, or if he's just using it to form up that pillar. There it is. Yeah, I'd like anyone that knows anything about that to comment below.
Hello everyone, they are already with the hollow blocks every layout. Look at these guys. And today it's sunny day. It's beautiful day. It is because yesterday it's raining a lot. And even though there's a typhoon, but it's so far away in the Negros, and that's good. And so they are put the hollow blocks every layout of the pillars, and that's the pillars. This one, they have 5 pillars. Yeah, and it's very high. Look at this, guys.
Alright, so we've got the carpenter here fitting a corner piece, and as you can see, he grabs his brick trowel and he's chipping away at the brick. And yeah, the way Raya had that footage, I didn't actually see it come away, but that didn't seem too hard, did it? Anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully it'll be strong. And it looks like they're putting Rio in every 5 or 6 holes, which I guess is around 1 meter, and core filling as well. Geez, I can't imagine how much mixing they did on the ground, and because I used to be a renderer, I've mixed a lot of sanded cement before in a cement mixer, You know, I don't know why cement mixers aren't more widely used in the Philippines. Is it a cost thing, or are they not available? Please comment below if you know anything about cement mixers in the Philippines, because I plan on rendering the inside and the outside of these brick walls, and I don't really want to mix it all on the ground. So it was my birthday last week, and also my dad, he had a fall a couple of weeks ago, and he's been in hospital in Brisbane, and me and Mum have been visiting him pretty much every day. And so because it was my birthday, Raya got a cake and everyone got together, and I think they made some salad, which is quite deceiving, that word, because when I was there and they said we're going to have salad, I'm thinking, okay, is it Caesar salad, you know? But it's like a pasta salad, but they have condensed milk. Oh, I can't remember, like mangoes, all this different stuff in their pasta salad, and it comes out more like a dessert. And it is quite tasty, but the first time you're eating it, it's really confusing, because you're like, am I eating a pasta meal or am I eating a dessert? And your brain does not know. Anyway, it was a beautiful gesture for everyone to be saying a prayer for my dad. Thank you, guys. Salamat.
Salamat sa imong pagpakamaayo, Ginoo. Lord, ginabalik ko sa imong mayakot pa salamat. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Mga bano. Simple celebration.
Ay, padulugay, pagkamakais. Ay, kaon po! Ay, tarang ko
And yeah. Hello, ladies. Hello, Marsha. Yeah. And this is salad. It's got jelly in it too, what I was talking about yesterday. And she made some dim sims for the guys. I'm still doing the voiceovers here in Australia, but I'm going next week back to the Philippines. And I'll be staying 4 or 5 months. Let's see how long we can stay there. Let's hope that my gym keeps running smoothly. And of course, once we get there, we've got a couple days in Manila and then back to Bacolod, and then we'll be joining back with Milky and Jill, Mama, Papa, Sergi, Riza, and everyone who's at the house. And I'm really looking forward to finishing the house and helping the boys and filming over there, and hopefully we can make some really cool videos. And as you know, the Wi-Fi is really bad in Raya's area, so what we're going to have to do is film every day, and I can edit every day, but on the weekends we're going to have to do 1 or 2 nights in Bacolod in a hotel so that we can actually upload to YouTube. So in this video today, guys, we've got the boys are up high. They, as you saw at the start, they're getting the purlings out and using them for scaffolding, which is a really good idea. And so they're up high and they're passing the concrete up to each other, and we're going to have a look how they do it here in the province. That's the bucket that they use, and we're going to throw it up.
Wow. It's out.
So as you can probably imagine, there's a bit of skill involved. You don't want anyone that's new to throwing, I imagine.
Wow.
I would say probably 99 out of 100 throws are perfect. Of course, nobody is perfect. And I imagine Jill up there catching every time the bucket comes up. He's thinking, I hope this is a good throw. As you can see, there's a fine margin of error there for the thrower.
Oh my gosh. There's no way.
And look at that, the concrete was still in the bucket. Here we got Jill just running through the technique for all the people on the ground. Yep, make sure you get a hand under it.
It doesn't matter. Not Pinang. There's a lot of cement in his face.
He got splashed a little bit, but isn't it funny how the concrete just stays in the bottom of the bucket? Obviously because of the weight and the gravity. Lucky it didn't tip right over after it hit something. And the workplace stays clean and safe. It's so funny for me to watch because I've been working on union sites and you can't even step foot on there without your high vis, your hard hat and your steel cap boots. And then I've got my mask, my earmuffs and my safety glasses. And I carry them around everywhere I go on the site, and yeah, this is a little bit different. And here's another method, that's pretty cool. I like that, Milky. Yep. I don't think anyone's going to get concrete on their face doing that. Good job, man. Obviously this process is slower than the rest. As they get higher, things slow down because it's harder to get the concrete up there and you've got to be a bit more careful how you move. So they're doing the first course of bricks on top of the bond beams there. And the materials for the second floor have all been ordered. Some of them have arrived. We've just had a bit of drama getting materials to the site. And also the steel deck has been ordered and paid for, so that'll be coming soon. And I believe the boys are going to concrete that roof next week. What a beautiful sky. Again, blessed with the weather. Thank you, Philippines.
Okay, so let's go there.
Looks like we've got Milky here working on the internal walls.
Okay na.
I suppose they bent that Rio down just to get it out of the way, and now it's time to get it straight again because they're going to continue putting the bricks there. Thanks everyone for watching these videos again. It means a lot to us, and We are trying to grow this channel. Once we're together, we're actually going to try and make some better content, and obviously we're not going to be building this this house forever. It's going to be finished soon, so there will be different stuff coming your way. We would like to add a little bit of comedy sometimes, and yeah, we would like to try and find our real niche on the YouTube sphere, because we believe we've got a lot to offer and we are unique, and yeah, we don't want to be the same as everyone else. So being new YouTubers, we're not exactly sure what kind of YouTubers we will become, but as you can imagine, it's a journey, and you can only make the videos that you've got the content for, and yeah, where your imagination leads you. This was some photos from Milky's place, and that's Daniela, I think, and Milky's family. We've got Raya climbing up high there, and there is Pinoy, our head labourer. And I have some very sad news to report that I heard last night about Pinoy. On Sunday night, his wife gave birth to a child. I'm not sure the gender, and I'm not sure which number of child. Apparently they have a lot of kids. And then Monday morning, when he was riding his motorbike back home, he's collided with a truck. So he's in a bad way, and he's not able to work at the moment.
It's very hot today.
Now, as you all know, Pinoy and his son Robert have been on this project from the start. They've been doing the bulk of the hard work, and they're basically blood, sweat and tears a part of our house.
Oh my gosh, I'm hungry.
Very hot there, Raya, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to look after Pinoy and his family, and if you guys have any ideas of how you might want to help, please put it in the comments below. We do have our PayPal link active now, and we're happy just to use it for donations for Pinoy until he gets back on his feet. Apparently there's no broken bones, but he's got some damage to his face, and he's probably sore all over, I imagine. Yeah, colliding with a truck, that's pretty full on, isn't it? I would like to try and help him buy a new bike, because his bike is wrecked. And as you know, when you lose a bike or a car suddenly, you probably don't have the money ready to go just to go and get another one. So we'll see what we can do for Pinoy and his family. Alright, here we've got Milky building the internal wall in between the CR and the kitchen. So he's standing in the CR there, and there's the kitchen on the other side. So he's laying some bricks, putting the mortar down, laying the bricks and core filling all at the same time, which is great because all of that concrete will bond to itself. So as he goes, it'll be like one piece of concrete inside those bricks. Good job, Milky. Yeah, the project's coming together nicely. The weather's been great. Apparently the boys are going to have to find another labourer now. Hopefully Robert will keep working, Pinoy's son. And in tomorrow's video we've got some interesting happenings. We've got Mama and Papa's kitchen being destroyed, because apparently the house will look very funny if we just have our towering square house right next to Mum and Papa's little one-story house. So the boys have decided to kind of join the two houses together, and then it will look like one big beautiful house. We've got Jill up there preparing to lay some bricks across that internal wall. It's amazing how much concrete goes into a build like this, huh? There's Pinoy, he's been asked to go and get some more purlins to use as scaffolding, I imagine. The block next door is vacant, so we've been able to store our materials there. What a beautiful day in the province. Look at the rust on Mama Papa's roof and the roof behind as well. That is from the sulfur from the volcano. So in June, I was there when it happened. We were at our neighbour's house, and all of a sudden we were having dinner. It was about 7:30 in the evening. We're having dinner and somebody ran in and said the volcano's erupting. So we went outside and we had a look, and we could see the plume of black ash. And then we went home. Half an hour later, the ash started raining on the roof. It sounded like hail. And it rained for maybe 20 minutes or something.
After they put a one hollow blocks, they will make a beam to become strong. Yes, that's they said.
Ah, thank you, Raya. So how strong is that going to be? They've already done bond beams, and then 3 course of brick, and then more bond beams. And with the bond beams going across as well in the internal wall, I think that's going to be so strong. I'm not sure if they're doing one across. But yeah, so the volcano has rusted everyone's roof that didn't have a powder coated or painted roof. So we're definitely going to get a painted or powder coated roof, and then in the future, with the funds from the YouTube channel, we're going to get Mama and Papa a new roof as well, because they are starting to get some pinhole leaks there, and it's not going to last much longer, that roof, which is a shame because that tin is only a few years old and it's galvanized. But yeah, the sulfur from the volcano just destroys the galvanized finish. Alright, this is a cool system. So we've got Jill up top laying the bricks, and then we've got Milky inside laying the bricks on both the internal walls, and we've got Pinoy feeding him the bricks, and I imagine young Robert would be bringing the bricks to Pinoy and mixing up the concrete and passing the buckets. Good little system, all 4 boys working hard. Yeah, carpenters in the province, in Australia we would call them builders. But yeah, you basically have to be a carpenter anyway to become a builder, but it seems like the carpenters do a lot of bricklaying.
Ice cream yummy! Ice cream yummy! Ice cream good! Ice cream yummy! Uy! Ikaw naman ang panay! Nung panay your turn!
Oh wow, thanks for that highlight, Jill. Oh, and it looks like Milky's happy to start pulling the formwork down now. Let's have a look at those bond beams. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks pretty solid. Very good. Very nice. No voids. No cracks. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. Good job, fellas. And that's Raya up top, and that's how she was getting some of the footage for today. I'm guessing Sister Riza filmed her. Thanks everyone for watching once again. Please hit the subscribe and bell notifications. We really appreciate your support. We've just gone past 3,000 subs. We're over the moon. Let's try and help out Pinoy. Drop your comments below. I want to try and give him some bonus money. I want to try and get him a new bike, and maybe he might need some medical care too. Of course, I'm going to go out of my way for that, and if anyone else feels compelled to help, That would be fantastic as well.
Oo, yan. Iyakan.
Kaya nagpasaka-sakon.
Thanks for watching, guys. Salamat po. See you tomorrow when we destroy Mama's kitchen. Sorry, Mama. Not so easy to get down, huh, Raya? Oops. And as promised yesterday, here's some footage of what Milky and Jill had to do to Mum and Papa's kitchen. They had to tear it apart, walls, floor, pretty much everything. And poor old Riza, Mama, Papa, Sergi, they've just had to live their lives with this going on right in their kitchen. As you can see, the guys are attempting to join the two structures together, and the new structure is built like a fortress, and the old house, as you can see, is split bamboo with timber frames. There is concrete walls, but only about waist high, sometimes knee high. So it's going to actually solidify Mama and Papa's house as well, and there's going to be a door into our house from Mum and Papa's house, so if there ever is a typhoon or anything going on, they can quickly get into our place where we've got the concrete roof protecting us on the first floor there. It's basically a bunker for the whole family, so I'm really happy, and you know, the boys have done a great job. They've actually put 2 sets of bond beams all around the structure, which I was surprised to see, but I'm very happy with. It can't get much stronger than that. So as you can see, Pinoy's working away, doing the hard work, and I've got an update on him. I just was texting with Raya, and Pinoy's over there right now, and he's got a few stitches, and he's got one of his eyes is damaged. It's really red, but I think overall he'll be okay, and I'll put in a photo of his bike right here, and as you can see, there's a bit of damage there on the front, so I'm going to try and help him out, get that fixed, or try and get him another Russi. And because look, it's just incredible the amount of hard work Pinoy and his son have done on our house, day in, day out, no complaints, just going hard. And yeah, I'm really proud to have them as part of our build, and hopefully we can be friends forever. I haven't met them yet. They live in another, around the corner somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, yep, so here we go. We've got to start clearing out the kitchen, and they're going to start breaking into the slab. Now, I've been walking on that slab a lot and dancing, jumping. That's a pretty strong slab. I didn't know how thick it was. I actually tried looking once or twice, but I couldn't really see the side of it. But as you can see, it's not very thick, but it's well made. I mean, there's not one really crack on there. And yeah, they're just driving a stake in now. I think that's how they're going to start. Let's see how they break into this slab. Oh, yep, they've got that spade crowbar. What do you call that? It's like a spear but a spade. Spade spear. Crowbar spade. Please comment below if you know the name of that tool. It looks very, very handy. I know Herboy was using it to dig. I guess everyone uses it to dig as well. So, yeah, look at the slab just coming up. It's not very thick. And I don't think there's Rio either. But it doesn't seem to crack. I imagine our slab is going to be a lot thicker than that and have some Rio though. But yeah, I was, saw somewhere somebody was saying Filipino slabs don't really crack because there's nowhere for them to go because they put the slab in last. And we've got some chicken being prepared, and it really used to surprise me how Raya would just grab a whole chicken and start hacking it up. I'd never seen that in my life. Over here, we buy drumsticks or we buy a whole chicken, but we're going to roast the whole chicken. We're not going to bring a whole chicken home and then cut it up when we can just buy the drumsticks, buy the wings, or buy the chicken breast, or buy the thighs, or buy a chicken butterfly. It's incredible how the Filipino people can just chop into the chickens and get them into beautiful pieces for the tinola and the adobo. So it looks like we're outside now, and that is the CR. There's the toilet. So that's a CR for Mama and Papa's house. I wonder what's going to happen here. Okay, so they've located the pipe that comes to the CR. That's the CR right there where that pipe is. Are they changing the location of the CR for Mama and Papa's house? You know what? That's probably a good idea because the CR was like right next to the kitchen and there wasn't a lot of privacy. There would be like 10 visitors over, all sitting around the kitchen, and then somebody goes to the CR and it's like right there. That's a great idea. Still going, digging away with the crowbar, spade bit, spear. Let's not try and say that 5 times really fast. Got the plumb line there to keep the digging straight. Okay, and they're already concreting over for the new CR. That's cool. Thongs, a concreter's best friend. Oh, that looks like fun, Jill. Yeah, it is satisfying building, but it somehow, strangely, it is also satisfying demolishing. Wow, that trench is getting deeper. So, I'm not even sure what that trench is for, to be honest. I better ask Ray about that. Oh, no, that's going to be footings. That's going to be footings. There's going to be a pillar in there. Ah, and they're going to tie the pillar to that house, I think. Wow, that's how they're going to put the two houses together. Right. Yeah, of course, that's footings. Where is that? Oh, okay, outside where the CR was. Hello, Riza. How are you? Wow, it takes all day to dig like that, doesn't it? Man, the blisters I would have, the blisters and the splinters, my hands would be like cut up hard. Yeah. Be alright with some protective gloves. Oh, I don't think I'll try that over there. The boys will laugh. It was a brownout this day. This was a few days ago. So Milky and Jill had to make do without their grinder. And also we had a lot of people there at the house helping. And we bought a pig's head to cook for lunch. So you get to see the preparation of that. And we'll follow Rhea. She does a great job walking around and talking. And she filmed this after we booked the hotel in Bacolod, so she pretty much stopped making short clips like she was before because we realised that we couldn't send them through the PISO Wi-Fi. So from here on in, for the next few videos, she's filmed longer clips, which is great.
And Papa cleaning the ear of the pig. Ang blue nga jaguar ato.
I'm not going to talk too much in this one. I'll let you enjoy the sights and sounds and Rhea's commentary. just a quick update. I'm flying to meet Raya in Manila in 2 days' time, and we're going to live stream when we meet each other at the hotel at the airport. Hopefully, the internet will be all right for that. I'm going to get a eSIM, and we'll live stream that, and we might do another live stream when we're at the hotel just to say hi to everyone.
And Sergey making a fire with Nang Juan. And Riza, what are you doing here? Okay, just preparing the onion and we have a papaya here and this one. Hi guys.
Hi, Riza. So then we're going to Bacolod after the 2 nights in Manila, and we're going to hope to buy a bike. I would like to buy a Barako or something similar that Raya and I can get around on. She does want to learn how to ride too, and she was hoping that we would get a scooter, but I just feel like getting something comfortable first up will be good, and then she can get her learners.
And today it's run out, so that's why no milky use. Ano na gani na? Dudagari, no?
Still blade.
Still bleed. Yeah. Because today it's run out.
Still blade, pero naman.
Still bleed.
Run out.
Oo.
Run out ang manigimitan.
Mhm.
Kung may
But if there's a electricity,
yun.
he use this one. But now it's run out, so he use a still bleed. Still bleed? Still bleed?
Still blade.
Still bleed. Still bleed.
Japan yung brand.
Mm-hmm. Japanese brand. Katuan ko diba ang duwad oh.
Alright guys, I'll leave you to Raya's beautiful commentary, and yep, see you on the next video. Ciao!
And they already destroyed the kitchen before. Yes, and they are digging the hole here for the pillars. Yes. For the pillars again, and this one too. So we put a 3 pillars here. Draang isa ka ng palige. That's the center of the 1 pillar. So they make a 3 pillars here in the salas or in the kitchen before to connect our room there. Yeah. And I'm so scared the result of this house, but yeah, Roy said we just accept what the result. Well, the result, I think it's very nice too. Yes, and they are already finished building this one, but not totally finished because of the roof. Yeah, they will wait to finish this one. Maybe maybe this week they can finish these 2 because that's what Nong Gel said. So let's cook now.
Tama na na wala rin yung video rin.
Luwag ka ba? Ari man yan.
Kuraw ka lang karon sa ha karon.
Ano na dapat nawag? Luhag, luwag. Ay, luhag. Luwag. Sabi? Kanay, kanay. Luwag. Kanay ba?
Hindi ano pang ano na kada mo bulbul. Ba ano yan na sila bulbul da.
Nangjuan ko.
Grabe ni.
She is the chef right now.
Magun si wife. Ini dia mo wife mo.
Hoy!
Hindi kapkat na ni.
Kapoy, balakat nung. So first, we put a oil.
Ano na di yan ta sa niyo di ba din na? Ang lang di kapit mo ni. Ba ni daw.
Then the second one is the onion and the garlic. And it's very... Oh my gosh. Yes.
Ara kami bilay ulunod sa dubo. Ato may tanglad din. Iwan mo to daw.
Ay na to bilin sa mix.
Ano ni wow ne?
Kaya ko mag-start kasi ko daw mag-start kasi ko din ako. Pa ako na yasin lang. Wa na ibon sa. Ano na sa pa?
Hindi ayo ka mo ba?
Ha?
Hindi ba na ulo mo?
Hindi ka gisan mo na?
Lego bola.
Oy
Ato na mo na kaya ano lang.
pag kami katulad nagidugo ka.
Nakulong niwa ka nga.
Anong biyak ka na? Anong ka na isa ng ubo ka?
Oo, hako. Lumagay lang yung po nila.
Baboy.
Laboy.
Baboy ng tuwing mo? Ha?
The beautiful lady in the Mansalanaw.
Uy, kaya mo. Ano nang panutanan gali? Kasi no di na nga Ay, na guru ini batang ni. Oo, loy ni ba ta. Wa ko kay wa man si makwa. Ay diri mo ko.
Today it's brown out.
Nagamot silang sa 300 mo, no?
Oy. Ganito yung year, mas bagong galing.
Kaya itong bago nun mo. Ang ayos na, di ba sa maganda nga.
Sino?
Kasumbag na sa
Uy!
Ha?
ano?
Uy, ka-video sila, oh!
Ano?
Kasumbagan.
Sino gumbag?
Melquiades!
Maghik mo na.
Gagos kong pare, ito pangasubos ko pare, kagaw. Ay, kumpare.
Yan na. Nang.
For this video, mag-vlog kami ngayon. Wait lang.
Ice cream yan.
Rob, maginit sa ako na kapi, susunod kita.
Uy, di mo na dalon.
Ano kaya? Mag-vlog kaya?
Dak mo ginagdagot. Dito sa mo ginagdagot. Hindi magdiyan ko lang naman sa salon. Tambok lang nga. Wala salon. No?
Miles, Miles, Miles!
Pagpulay ko din lang bako papaya. Nami to rin na, pila to rin.
Abo, wala mukbang. Nung Jer said he's going to mukbang. Mukbang da tinola. Oh. Ano be?
Nilaga.
Nilagang tinola.
Nilagang ulo. Nami si Juan Baltoon.
Ano to?
Juan. Malipatan yun nga, lani Kron.
Ay, hindi man ba? Gusto.
And the lovers. Oh.
Mukbang man ko, no, be? Mukbang. Tapos sige, ice cream jelly.
Ay,
Mm.
hindi mo yaman.
I've got about 36 hours until I fly to the Philippines. So I'm going to try and work hard and get all of these videos done because I don't want to be too far behind when I do actually arrive in the province there. So here we go. We've got Panoy and Robert digging out the trench for the footings. And what we're going to have is 3 pillars up against Mama and Papa's house, and also footings running across from our house to their house, as you can see in this trench. And I imagine there's going to be bond beams up there on the roof connecting as well. So it's going to be super, super strong. And Raya and myself, we both didn't really imagine how much was going to go into it. But Milky and Jill, Robert and Panoy, they're just machines. We've got Jill up on the roof there, and he's moving the galvanized tin to make way for the pillars. So Jill's working on the Rio bars here, or rebar, and it looks like that's for the bond beams because there's only 2 long pieces. The pillars have 4 long pieces. I'm imagining that's the one that's going to run across from the 3 pillars up against Mama and Papa's house. Got the boys here working in the trench, which is the old CR, and isn't it funny that it probably doesn't stink at all? They're working in the trench there to get the footings lined up and everything straight so that the pillars will have their perfect spot. Jill seems to be the main man with the measuring tape and pen, but I'd have to say Milky gets the award for best t-shirt. Have you seen the back of that singlet? Look at that design. That is just... I don't think I've ever seen a shirt like that. That's like air conditioning 24/7. Did you make that yourself, Milky, or what, man? That's cool, bro. And Pinoy's getting deeper and deeper with the trenches for the footings. What a machine, Pinoy. Deeper and deeper. Digging all day. Another day digging. You're a legend, brother. And Pinoy's son Robert's still going on the other side too. Here's a bird's eye view of what it's like to dig all day. Little pieces at a time. Very rich soil, isn't it? In Australia, there's only one song for work like this, fellas. It goes like this. Okay, and we've got Joanne cooking again. She must be the go-to chef in the province these days. I do remember she came by the house with some fish curry. I didn't get to try it, but she was selling it and everyone was buying it. Oh, and they're adding sweet potato. I wonder what that dish is. I've never had that before. Is that rice in there? Yeah. And that put in sweet potato. I don't know what else is in there. We might find out soon. Looks like the girls are chilling next to the chicken coop. Kids are playing with rebar. Might have some future carpenters there. Things are getting serious here. All the pillars are in. Okay, it looks like we're ready to pour the footings. Looks like Milky's there standing next to a pile of sand. Are they going to start mixing? Oh, yeah. There's the cement. And there's the water. Here we go.
Ay, guys! Huwag ka nung kitay. Isahan mo ko ba?
Baldagit. Titip git. Marap kitay. Marap yo. Ito. Ito ya.
Abo! Takot pa. Hindi mo takot pa.
Ito pusan namin kayo kasi ito no. Pusan ka. Dia putar yan. Ha? Lang.
Sinipat ka, bagus lah.
Ha?
Apat na.
Pulis ako? Kita siya yung bayo. Kita siya.
Di ba awas yun? Tapos kung napigot kita, hindi ko mag-igot. Hindi ko mag-igot kaya sumpong ka.
Kita ang TikTok mo, Melty.
Makita ilan na.
Ay, ito bito. Ano pa na?
May open na siya.
Wow.
And the last element, which is the stones aggregate.
Ito? Ano ba? Dito. Para kakapila na kung sa'yo sa ilo.
There we go. The concrete's going down. It's gonna be there forever. Good work, fellas. Thanks for watching this video, everyone, and let's try and find out from the girls what exactly they're eating. We'll see you in the next video tomorrow. There's probably going to be 2 tomorrow. Peace.
I won't. Ito nagli ah. Hinay lang gani. Sorry. Okay, so I'll interview you. What are you eating?
Dalabelo in Tagalog. I don't know in English. I will research it later.
Nagpaturong pa sa.
Oh my gosh!
It's so yummy, guys, and it's so
It's giving. Shut up.
yeah creamy because we add a condensed and coconut and kokomama. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we put a sweet potato, banana, and
Etc. Etc. Other else.
sugar cane. Mahal. Meow. Sugar, I mean.
Sugar.
Sino now?
Got another day here. We've been stacking up the days. And here we have the boys have already built the bricks up above the footings. As you remember from the end of the last video, they just started to put the concrete in the footings. So we're picking it up here. They've built that brick wall there. And it's really coming up really nice. And it's actually, there's a lot more to it than I thought there would be. You can see from the far angle here, they're putting bricks on 3 sides to completely join the 2 houses together, and they've completely destroyed Mama's kitchen. There's the bench, I think, there with the young fella leaning on the bench. That's the kitchen bench. It's literally, they've just built all around that kitchen bench. I think Mama's getting the same old kitchen bench, unfortunately, at this point, but might see what we can do later. But she's really happy anyway. Like, honestly, these are the kind of people that don't have much but don't want much. They're happy with what they have, and they have everything they need. So we've got Jill here building up these bricks, and I guess he's leaving space for a window or a door. I don't really know. Comment below if you know what he's leaving space for. There's one of the 3 pillars that they put in. There's a better view of the pillars and the new wall. So I think the concrete footings are even like joined or right up against the slab of Mama Papa's house. And that area looks a lot bigger than what the kitchen used to be. I guess because there's the outside too. So it looks like Mama is going to get a lot bigger kitchen, which is great because the family's getting bigger now with me being around, and also Reeza's expecting. And actually for Christmas, Brother John and Sister Zaza will be coming back too, which will be cool. Everyone will be in the house. So apparently the boys are going to do the steel deck tomorrow or the next day. Today they were hauling bamboo there. It looks like they're doing the formwork now for the bond beams to join the pillars.
Hi everyone, so good afternoon. Well, for today's video guys, so the carpenters, they are working this way is because earlier when the howler howling the sand, yeah, and they use a trailer in the carabao and they got damaged. Look at this guys. So they are working now because this way it's very, the cement's not really good. That's why when you step or when you walk the way, it's broken.
Well, 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 the inevitable happened, didn't it? A brand new path. All that goodwill and labour, and no rebar. And our young fellas, Rhea calls them the haulers, and what they actually are is farm boys, around 10 years or 12 years old, and they have their own carabaos, or they're riding the family carabao. And these boys can ride the carabaos with the trailers to and from the farm and get all the work done. And so they also pick up spare cash doing hauling jobs for people like us who live down the bottom of a treacherous path. And yeah, as you can see, the carabao, or the wheels of the trailer, I guess the carabao, has been walking on the edge of that path I mean, what's the carabao supposed to do? Walk with 2 feet on the rocks and 2 feet on the concrete? Because the edge of that path is right in the middle. I don't really understand at all, and but I'm kind of happy because it looks like you might be able to ride a motorbike up and down there now. So it might make things better for me. Whether or not I'll be riding on the concrete or on the dirt is another matter, because I don't want to be concreting that path every day. Yeah, apparently when there's a crack or a chip, the council gets informed and they come and tell the people to fix it. So they're very diligent in the maintenance. And unfortunately our guys have had to stop work and go and address it. And the young fellas there learning how to concrete. And look at that. Thong's a concreter's best friend. Not only because if you get concrete on your feet you can wash it off, but also to use as a float to blend in the concrete. Nice work there, Milky. So that's how it is. Sometimes things get done well. Looks like actually they're making a lot better edge on that path. Look at that. That's not going to chip because they've got a better angle on that edge. That's a great idea, Jill. Yeah, maybe if that's done all the way up, it won't chip anymore. I'll tell you what, our carpenters are pretty sharp. Look at that. Yeah, they're everywhere where it's chipped, they're actually adding an angle so that it won't chip again. Nice work, fellas.
Kaluway mo sa imo chinilas, no? Dalahig pa da. Sige na, rampad ay.
Alrighty. Thanks everyone for watching again. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell, you know what I mean. We've been doing quite well. The subs are coming up. It's funny though, isn't it? Even though you get more subs, it doesn't really mean you're getting more views. That algorithm, the way it works, is a funny thing, huh? You never know which video is going to do well.
Sige lang ya, kot-kot mo nga, basi may bulawan pa da ya.
Well, we look forward to meeting in Manila, and we're going to do a live stream or two for you guys from Manila and then make our way back to the province. I would like to try and buy a bike before I go out to the province, but let's just see what happens. I've been looking on Marketplace and it looks very treacherous on there too. So here we have the big pour, which happened yesterday. And Jill is filling the bond beams first, and we hired 8 extra guys to do the mixing.
Yeah, and they are work for what call of that? Mixing the sand and cement.
They were mixing all day long.
Yeah.
Thanks to those fellas. And so you can see here, this is at the start of the day. We've got the drone footage there. There's Robert, he's getting the buckets up on that side. So there was 2 teams of mixers and 1 person on each side receiving and pouring. So Pinoy's up top there helping Milky pour on this side, and Jill was on the other side. So it was a big day, and we were actually really lucky because there was a little bit of rain.
Yes, but in afternoon the rain was stopped, and that's great.
Yeah, at one point the guys had to come down and we had a cup of coffee, and it was raining medium hard, but it only rained medium hard for about 20 minutes and then the rain went away, and so only really 1 mix on the ground got a bit wet. So I think they were able to salvage that by adding a little bit of extra sand and cement into that mix, and so I don't think we lost any materials because of the rain, and it ended up being a nice day. There was 1 more little shower later on, but that wasn't affecting anything. So yeah, we were really lucky to get that pour done. Well done to the boys. Can you say in Hiligaynon, well done to the boys and thank you, darling?
Yes, tapos naman gid. Well done. Tapos
Okay.
naman gid.
So as you can see, there's one of the teams mixing on the ground there. And let's give you a little view of our area.
Yes.
And there is Mount Kanlaon. All right, here we have footage from a little bit further along now. So the bond beams are all filled up all across the structure.
Yeah, 5 inches. Just 5 inches the thick.
Okay, and the slab will be 5 inches thick. And it's very strong because there's a mahogany frame underneath the steel deck, and then there's the steel deck. And so I believe both the mahogany frame and the steel deck will stay. I know the steel deck will stay. So 5 inches doesn't sound very thick to me, but it sounds sufficient, especially for only, 4 or 5 or 10 people walking on it. It's not like there's going to be elephants up there. Hey, darling.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless if I put on too much weight.
Like you.
Oh, yeah.
Big baboy.
Big baboy. Inde kapoy.
Big baboy, hindi kapoy.
Which means I'm a big piggy, but I'm not tired. So there we've got Milky filling in, and Jill. Those guys are such hard workers, and Pinoy and Robert. We're so lucky that they were available to work on our build.
Yeah.
Here comes another bucket now. And Pinoy's taking it over. So Jill's got the long straight edge there to make sure that everything stays level. Long straight edges are such a great tool, but they're a pain in the ass to store. You don't know where to put them. And here is the overhead shot from the middle of the day. What a beautiful area. Do you realize how beautiful this area is living here every day, darling?
Maybe just now. Because you used the drone.
Yeah. And as you can see, everybody's roof is rusty.
Uniform roof.
Yeah, from the sulfur.
And Nongjel watching the drone.
So can you imagine how many mixes the boys had to do on the ground there, and how many buckets were passed? And here we have Rhea making her way to do a progress inspection.
Oh my gosh, who's that girl?
Who is that girl? And Sergi came up with her too, and there
Oh
we
my
go. A little bit of boo dots, thank you.
Next
Yep.
time.
She's a happy girl because she's getting her own house built
Yeah.
right next to Mama and Papa's house.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, we like that dancing too. Aunt Philippine is just amazing. They're so cute, fun, and happy, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
And modest. They're very modest. Yep, so hello. So about halfway through there, I guess. Oh, another dance. Somebody's excited. Pageant walk now.
So funny.
She wanted me to cut all this out.
Yeah.
But I think, why not? It's cute.
Please cut that video.
Well, it shows that there was fun going on too, not just all the hard work.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, what a big day that was. And there's me controlling the drone on the ground with Rhea, Riza, Sergi, John, Alex, and Blessy.
Wave, wave, wave.
That's the new path with the concrete.
Yeah.
And actually, I was talking to Eden, and she was saying that she lobbied to have that path put in because I was worried about my health and safety walking up and down there. So thank you so much, Eden, for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. The boys are nearly finished. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Let's go. Look at that. Concreting is such a dirty job, isn't it? Would you like to get all that all over your feet and your hands?
Maybe. Yeah. I would.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're nearly finished. Hello, Jill. All right. This might be the second last or last bucket of the job. Oh.
Yeah. And they will, after that, they will finishing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ice cream yummy. Ice cream yummy.
Ice cream yummy. Ice cream good. You
Ah.
try to dance that too.
Okay. Well, when Milky dances it again, can you sing it, please?
All right.
Okay. Look at their feet. Hard-working boys. Thank you so much, fellas. And they're done. All right.
In just one day.
Well, that job had to be done in one day.
Yeah. Oh, ice cream yummy. Ice cream good. Ice cream yummy. Ice cream good.
Good job, fellas. The working and the dancing is all up to par. Let's take a look at the overhead shot of the finished job. Looks quite a big area. That upstairs area is going to be very big. And here we have the sunset in Negros Occidental. That's towards Bacolod.
Yeah, and if the second floor well done, we can see the sunset and sunrise every day.
Ah, and there's Mount Canlon looking a little bit smoky.
Yeah.
And here we go, the next day. Raya's going to test it out. Is it hard? Is it ready to walk on?
Yeah, already dry.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a finished dance? Wow, I can't believe that job was done. 10 guys, 1 full day.
10 guys, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12?
12 guys.
Ah, yeah, because there's 4 plus 8, right?
Yeah.
What is that
Oh my
dance called?
gosh. I don't know. That's on my mind.
Hello, who's this cute model?
I don't know. I can't recognize her.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching and supporting our build. We're trying to have fun along the way, as you can see. Now that we're back together again, every day is a blast. And Raya has a beautiful sense of humor, and we vibe very well together. So even though we do have an age gap there, it feels like we were meant to be, doesn't it?
Yeah. And if you stay me longer, you will become younger.
Yeah, I do feel younger around you, that's for sure. And here we have Pinoy sifting the sand to get ready to wrap the windows.
Good evening everyone, and we buy a screen in Magboys and worth of 120 pesos, and the boys making a screen.
So as you can see, it's a little bit labor intensive. He's got to work hard rocking back and forth to get all the fine sand to fall through, and when he's done that, a big flick gets rid of the rocks, and then we've got little brother Sergi putting a couple more shovels on the screen deck for the next sifting. This is the start of the process of wrapping the windows. First, the carpenters have to put some string line running across where they want the window sill to be exactly in the end. Very clever here, fellas. They've tack welded rebar onto the back of 4 purlins to create a super long scaffolding plank. Okay, and they've set up a few bits of lumber and bamboo to support that, and then they've run it all the way along the span of the building so that they can get up and apply the concrete to wrap the windows. When they say wrapping the windows, that actually means just concreting in the sides of it. And here we have Papa, who goes about his day all day looking for ways to help the carpenters. And what he's doing here is pulling old nails out of the timbers and straightening them on the stone. And he actually hits the end of them 10 or 20 times to try and get them a little bit sharp again.
Hey, we helped Milky starting to wrap the window.
And we've got Jill applying to the inside of the window. You can see they actually have to put a lot of concrete on the inside of these windows to wrap them. And this is Jill finishing off wrapping this window here. And as you can see, this is how it is going to look all the way around. We had to go to the hardware store to pick up a couple of things, and also Riza and Mama had to go to La Carlotta to the ultrasound, so we went for a day trip. Got to get a little bit of speed going up this thing. Roll it up. Gotta watch out for bikes. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we're here at the hardware supplies store, and we've been eyeing up our long span with the green paint. That's going to be very nice for the sulfur from the volcano. I didn't get any footage of the boys preparing for the flooring. Sorry about that. They laid crackstone, and as you saw on the last video, they were hammering down the dirt. They laid the crackstone, and here you can see they've cemented the flooring for the bedroom. That's the paper, huh? Paper. Right. So is that special paper? Just normal paper? Cigarette paper?
Oh, cigarette.
Cigarette paper.
Cigarette.
Ah.
Lecet.
Yeah.
Lecet.
Lick it.
Oh, lecet.
Where does your tobacco come from? From Negros?
Oh.
Tobacco?
Plant. Big ko plant.
Yeah?
Oh. Tanong mo natin na ako. No.
This palang, saday tanong. This palang ano?
Very dry.
Saan? Saan ano? Cerdas nga. Atay, no? Aklet. Oh. Right?
Iya, ano Jill?
Pwede mo lang pilihan? Ano yung dito? Ikaw, bukas mo, kaya muli mo.
So are we getting a cable put in? Are we excited, Raya? Raya spent her whole life with terrible internet. Fingers crossed this fiber cable connected to a Starlink will be nice for us to upload and to do live streams. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And this footage was filmed with the drone, the DJI Neo. That's why the boys are a little bit fixated with the camera there, and we've got Will there splicing the fiber optic cable that's running down the hill from his place down to our place, it's almost 100 meters, I think. And so far we've tested it for about 12 hours and it's been really good. I was able to watch the soccer game really good last night, and yeah, we did a live stream which seemed okay. There was one or two laggy bits and one or two glitches, but yeah, it is connected to Starlink, so I think there will be times where the satellites will be swapping over and stuff, but in general it should be really nice for us here in the province. So fingers crossed that that's going to go well and we're going to be able to make a lot more content. We do plan to make some comedy skits very soon. We've got our first idea drafted up, so it's only a matter of time now. Please excuse the hammering on the roof right above me. And then what we'll do is we'll try and make one vlog every day and hopefully one comedy skit every day. We'll see how we go. That's the general plan. We'd like to do a lot more live streams as well. As you can see, that's Mama and Papa's house, and the boys are getting that fiber optic ready. It's still a bit of a mess outside there, but once we've finished our construction on our house, we'll be able to tidy everything up. And by the way, thank you, Marjorie, for letting us borrow your house to store our materials. And looks like, are we going to concrete today? Concreting today, the big floor? Cool. Very cool. Thank you, fellas, for working so much and so fast, and last night in the dark on the roof. Thank you very much. Good morning, Riza. So we had the Christmas lights last night, and back to work now. And looks like today's going to be a big day. Lots of mixing, lots of hauling stones and bags of cement, and that's what it takes when you live in a very remote place. The last night when we came back from the Christmas lights, I noticed there was a hose that was broken. You can see these hoses over there running by that fence. That's individual hoses to people's houses. Now, if you can see how much water is sitting in this path, there was no rain yesterday. That is all from a hose. Let me see if I can find it. It's a little bit further up the hill under the street light. Oh, yep, it's been fixed now, but look, it's still leaking a little bit. That hose was completely come apart, and that's where all that water has come from. As you can see, it's dry up this way, and then it's all mush down there. Yeah, sometimes the way that these hoses are joined is just basically with some tape, I guess. Maybe they get a lighter and weld the plastic. No. Definitely not up to union standards. And we've got the boys, they're carrying the sacks of stones down. Oh my gosh, on their shoulders. I wanted to buy a hand trolley, like a red trolley, so that we could do this, and I was willing to, you know, because you only have to have the weight coming down the hill, put a few sacks of stones on the hand trolley or cement bags, but you can't buy hand trolleys. I can't find any. I don't think people have them over here. Yeah, there's a lot of carrying on top of the head. Here's Rhea. Good morning. How are you? Doing the dishes? Doing the dishes. Big day, we're getting the floor made today. Got plenty of water. cooking, rubbish burning, and roosters. Oh, the chicks are all in this little house now. Papa's put them in there. Hello. Using string line to get the height for the floor. So the crack stone is down and now sand going on top. So it looks like the guys have to pull the bamboo out to do the floor, but they still want to keep supporting the roof, so they're putting some bracing in across the walls just to keep supporting that open span on the roof there. Oh, we just got back from the shops and the guys are having a smoko break, and look at what we've done. Already concreting over in the kitchen. Wow, they've been busy this morning. Cool. Very cool. Hello, Riza.
I have a video here.
Oh, nice. That's cool. And they got some rebar over here too. Make it stronger in the corner there. Getting close to halfway now. Did Raya go to college? No, she didn't. She finished high school. Wow. He's going to tell him no more, huh? It's done.
Finishing.
Looks good, brother. Sorry? Oh, I want to go up to my car. So they've got the purlin up, and the last job today is that little bit of roof. And everything is done. And there it is. And it is dark here. And the guys have finished up with the new tin roof. And we've got a bridge to the CR over the concrete that's still kind of drying. And here we have Milky mixing up some cement and sand to make the kitchen bench. So the kitchen bench typically in the province is formed up out of concrete, and it's completely different to Australia where you'd be building it on cabinets and have a nice marble top or tiles on top or a bench top. So this is going to be a bit different for our Australian viewers. So the guys are building a kitchen bench now. And as you can see, we've got young Nash helping out Milky there. What a little legend. And that is a very long kitchen bench. I would say it's 4 meters long and also has a bit of a right angle in the end too. So there's plenty of bench space for Mama's kitchen and Raya's kitchen. There's only one sink, and here we have Robert and Pinoy removing formwork. So that was their job yesterday, to remove all the formwork from the bond beams around the building. Excuse me if you can hear the rain around me. It's raining quite heavy in the province today. So while Pinoy and Robert were removing the formwork, Milky was mixing up the cement and laying the bricks, and Jill was preparing the timber for the formwork for the kitchen bench. And wouldn't you know it, just when Milky had his back turned, Nash decided to step in and keep doing the job for him. How old is Nash, Milky? How old is he?
2 years.
2.
3 months.
Okay. Okay, getting close to 3. And as you can hear the sawing going on, there we have Jill just getting all the formwork ready for the bench. Don't you love the Filipino t-shirts? A lot of this formwork did not want to come off very easy. Each piece might have taken between 10 and 30 minutes. And it looks like the boys are just finishing off the kitchen bench. That's the longest kitchen bench in the world. Wow. Good job. Making the sink.
Yeah. Solid.
Sorry?
Concrete.
Concrete. Yeah. Solid.
Concrete sink. Saan mo umul ka pang kumog malang? Saan mo umul ka pang kumog malang? Abo.
I will make it bed.
Make a bed there.
Joke.
Okay, tay, dala mo yung mga dito tay. Okay, ito. Okay.
Maday nung no.
And this is the sink. I came out later in the evening to have a crack at smoothing out the bench top a little bit more, and I think it came up quite nice.
So the guys are making a scaffold to stand on so that they can concrete in that gap up there. And they've been working on this gap too. Kitchen bench that I was smoothing out last night looks pretty good. Nobody noticed it, nobody said anything. I thought they might be like, oh wow, that's smooth, who did that, well done, but no. How did they get that through? Oof. So we're buying pipe for the kitchen sink from the local hardware store. We have to buy an elbow, and we only need a bit of pipe, but they only sell it in 2.4 meter lengths, I think. It might even be 3 meters. And we bought 2.5 inch, I think, and it was the wrong size. But luckily we haven't gone home yet, so we were messaging with the carpenters and they said no, get 3 inch, which seems too big for us, but I guess he's running the 2.5 inch into the 3 inch somehow, and that's what's going on now.
And when we got back home, we've got Pinoy and Milky splitting the bamboo to make the windows. So we had the windows priced up, the louvers, and they were just out of our price range for now. And it looks like they might be out of our price range for a while, because my gym hasn't been doing too good back in Australia, and I really have to be careful with my money right now. So we got to kind of stop spending money on the build and start living in it, and keep making as many YouTube videos as possible. So as you can see, splitting the bamboo seems to be best as a two-man job. One fella standing up, and he's actually splitting the bamboo, which is Pinoy, and then the other fella sitting down on the chair, Milky, who's tidying it up. And it looks like they can get through quite a few bits of bamboo per hour doing it that way. So the boys are going to make us bamboo windows, and yeah, that's traditional for out here in the province, and let's see how it goes. And this was the last day that our builders were working. So as we finished up in the last video, we had Milky and Pinoy preparing the bamboo for the bamboo windows. And as you can see, it's a great team effort there. Pinoy's doing the splitting and Milky's doing the cleaning. Couple of machetes, and it looks like you can make anything with split bamboo. Windows, beds, tables.
Alright, so it doesn't take long to get those bamboos all split up, and they lay them out on the ground like this, nail them up, and Milky's already sizing one up. Looks like we got the fire in here today because it's raining outside, huh? And it's almost a kitchen. We have a bench now. How do we like that, Reza? Oh, that is nice.
Outside it's raining.
Very hard now. What a beautiful big bench. Hello, Blackie. So they're running some wire.
Tapiak ng kaway ah. Arit ang gatindog ng kaway nakapagay sa loob.
And this is how they secure the bamboo windows. So they run wire through each corner and actually in the middle. So there's 6 wires holding the bamboo window, and the carpenters put some nails on the inside and then wrap the wire around the nails. So that's how our bamboo windows are attached to our concrete house. I was a bit surprised. I thought they might nail them in or use screws from the outside, but there's nothing on the outside holding them, which is good because they are only temporary, so it's going to be really easy to take them out. While Milky and Pinoy were doing the windows, outside Jill was planing the mahogany to make our bed, and Robert was helping him out there. So it only took Jill a couple hours to knock this bed together, and it's pretty strong. So I'm pretty happy with it because it's probably only cost me a few hundred pesos. So I've saved a lot of money there instead of buying a new bed. And, once the mattress is on it and everything, you can barely see it. And it's nice height. You can store a lot underneath it. So I'm pretty happy with the bed. Thank you, Jill.
Here is the new bed. Nice. Thank you, thank you.
Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's so dark.
So here we have myself and Riza and Raya putting in the curtains. And luckily Mama had some really nice blue curtains available for us to use. Thank you, Mama.
That's good. Thank you, Milky. So we moved the Wi-Fi into the room, but I think I damaged the connector. So we got Will fixing that up, and the guys are working up on the roof, trying to make sure that it doesn't leak.
Okay. And the door, temporary door is going up. It's our own room.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Okay, so the guys are finished up for now, and we're going to take a quick photo. Riza, come here, please. Maybe we'll just stand here or something. Or... Raya, come on.
Video ko ya. Video.
Leave the video running, please. Riza. Leave the video running.
Okay.
Thank you very much, fellas. Thank you. Might get you back soon to put a door in or two. Maybe build a desk.
Video nga pic. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, Philippines. Hello, world. So we just wake up this morning and miss. What you're doing, Roy?
We're storing the materials that we ordered for upstairs. I guess we got half the materials for upstairs, but
Yeah, rebar.
we decided not to keep going.
We have a lot of rebar here and purlins.
No. Okay. Grab it. Okay, we're going to pull it back. There we go. Wait. Okay. So our neighbor is climbing this tree. Oh, is that Dan?
No.
Who's that?
They're going to Kabaglaan.
Oh,
Yeah, they are by the
coconuts. Oh, so they got to climb and get them. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, nearly hit the carabao. Okay, it's the day after we moved into our new room. Right in there. And here we are in the new kitchen. And we've just been cleaning up the yard. And Raya's cooked me some breakfast. So we have pancit, canton, and scrambled eggs with onion and tomato on toast. So we're continuing to clean up today, and look at this. There's a big mess here next to the new house and a pretty lady.
pretty.
And I'm taking it all now to the backyard where Papa is going to
Straight the nail.
pull the nails out,
Oh yeah, and make it straight.
and then we're going to store it on hollow blocks above the ground.
Yeah, there's a lot of mess there. Oh, hi, snail. In other country, the people eat a snail. Yeah, like in Thailand. Huh?
Not in the Philippines?
No. How about in Australia?
Not really.
How about you?
No, I've never tried snail. I think in France you can eat snail, but it's like a special type of snail. Don't let it fall, just hold it.
Hindi ko na pagbuyi ha, yatan mo lang.
Oh.
Nice and slow, Sergi.
Nahinay lang ko na ta.
There, you stay there.
Halinda, may guan ka?
Good, good. Slow, slow, slow.
Halinda.
Good, Sergi. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Good job po.
Anong matang niyo daw? Amo gina iya? Tanya to na lang nga bro, puti. Ay, ba't lang daw? Ano iya, tanong ko si Alta na lang. Why 5-star?
Wow, pink flamingos.
Yeah.
That's special. Wait, 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 wait. Stay there, stay there. Let's have a picture. Oops, I zoomed in on the baby. 3, 2, 1.
Away na.
Good job.
Good night, everyone!
Oh my gosh, where is she, Riza?
Yeah.
Raya, where are you? Hey. And as you can see, we got all of the rebar and purlins stored away right here against the house. And I might try and get some plastic to put over the top as well, but I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty stable there. I've got a bit of tie wire as well in a couple places just to make sure it doesn't fall over. All the rebar's in there. And we've got more work to do here, cleaning up over there as well. But the hardest stuff was back there behind the house. So I would like some comments, please, fellas, about how... Oops. Watch out, chicken. What should I do here? Should I fill it in with soil? Should I concrete it and make a channel? Any advice would be greatly appreciated, guys. Thanks again for watching, and please remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification. We really appreciate all of your support, and we hope that you'll be able to jump in and join in on our live streams. We're going to be doing live streams 1 or 2 every day. Salamat!